messed up on a few layups.
This is Robinson over to Duran.
Oh, what an effort by Bane to run that off the line. Didn't matter.
That's a big 4-point play to start the half out. Made up maybe for those little free throws at the end right there.
But Duncan Robinson's been shooting the cover off at 48% from three the last 12 games.
Well, they need what he can provide out there. This is Banchero on the baseline, no good. Thompson the board.
And remember what happened last game in that third quarter. Detroit came out red hot.
Scored the first 30 of 33 points in that third period in game 2. A 30-3 run as they rolled the rest of the way. Wagner didn't have the angle.
But the rim protection from Duran and Asar Thompson there. It's such a tough shot.
And he said that the chippiness is fine, just need to keep their composure and not get caught up in the illegal screens and such.
Poise will be significant in these final 2 quarters. Wagner. Toss ahead to Carter. Outside look for Suggs.
And he is suing the... And that's attack the paint.
How about Wendell Carter getting out of that? There's that trap right there. 2 on the ball. He's getting to the short roll, and he's making the play for the next guy.
Duran had it poked away by Wagner. Banchero and Suggs collide. And here comes Banchero. Over to Bane in the corner. Good! For 5 from 3-point range.
Locked in.
Cunningham blocked by Wagner. Banchero down. Oh, wow.
And on the head, how important it is for your big to run. It just
At home, 29% from 3 on the road. So a different level of shooter here in Orlando.
He loves being in the city.
Detroit got that 4-point play to start the third quarter. Orlando now on an 8-0 run. Cunningham with the back down of Wagner. Tough fade. Cunningham put it in.
And that's those pretty much you can do about that. And honestly, you're willing to live with that. If he's going to make turnarounds all day.
Nearly 3 minutes gone by in this third period. Robinson over to Paul Reed. Instant impact off the bench.
He's played 47 seconds in the first 2 games. We were just talking as he made his way to the floor. He gets out there, sets a pin down. Duncan Robinson makes the read. Paul Reed gets on the board immediately.
Dalen Duran on the bench now for Detroit. This is Carter over to Bane. Bane penetrating, stripped by Thompson, got it back. Reed all over him. Turn around. Are you kidding?
At home, you could definitely see it.
It's one thing to say, let's be in the gaps when Orlando goes 8 of 32 from 3, but when you say be in the gaps and they're 10 of 20, it's a different feeling for those defensive players.
Reed behind the back to Thompson, and a foul is
Some of their drivers.
great bounce back game for Bane. He was 2 for 11 in game 2.
Oh, my goodness.
Robinson hoists it up and won't go.
That was a tough shot.
Wagner forced to give it up. Suggs, long 2, swatted by Thompson. Banchero with the recovery, can't hit, and Reed the board.
Did you see that block?
Ridiculous
It's
play.
unreal.
Oh my goodness, what a play.
And Thompson goes down.
It'd be a 20-point game if Asar wasn't playing tonight.
That's it.
I would like him to just start to turn up a little bit
Austin,
here.
even some of those step-ups, put him in space, get him going downhill.
They got to get him going here.
Cunningham left it short.
What a rebound.
And Harris with the hammer.
Okay,
This game is not for the weak at the rim. If you're not going to hammer it, that thing is getting put to the glass.
I can promise you I would have shut off my floater today.
By the way, Thompson continuing to do all the little things for Detroit. Kept that play alive. Banchero.
They got Harris.
And Banchero missing on the first. Give him 11. Cunningham accelerates. Kick out stolen. Another turnover. Banchero step through out of bounds. No foul. It'll be Orlando. Black penetrates. Flips it up. Foul.
6 minutes in the third. What are we talking about? Let's get these guys some drinks.
And Black missing. 3 for 6 at the line. He's stuck on 6 points. Harris over to Cunningham. Straight on 3. Short. Got it. Backfires again and hits on the reload.
And that might be the one he needs.
And I love the fact that there was not a second of hesitation. Massive
Turnover.
shot.
Harris, no. Banchero, the rebound in traffic. And is fouled by Cunningham on the move. Kick out. Tristan De Silva. No good. And a tap by Reed over to Harris.
It is physical down there in these box outs.
How about the closeout by Asserts Thompson being in and then getting the contest?
Cunningham.
Cade is starting to turn up the aggressiveness here.
Toss out and rotates to Green. Blocked by Black.
Don't be surprised by their defensive efforts tonight.
It's a part of both these teams' identity.
B-ball Paul, baby.
Reed off the heel. And Thompson, the offensive board. Fresh 14 for Detroit. Cunningham. Picks up the dribble. 2 seconds. Has to hoist. Cunningham drew a foul by Reed.
They got to be careful.
6th best in the league as Banchero knocks down both, and the lead back to double figures. Cunningham over to Green. Green firing from deep, left and long. Offensive board. Green spinning inside, fouled by Reed.
On here, try to push this further, because if you stay around, you know Detroit's going to push this.
They'll have their run.
We said at the start of the game, J.B. Bickerstaff said of his team, we have to play the possession game. If we take care of the ball, we win the game. They've turned it over 14 times, leading to 7. And now it's Reed. Going at Bataze, pointed up with the loud. Banchero to Black. Black to Bataze. Spinning. Shot won't go.
It's a good move, too, by Bataze. Nice little spin.
Reed scoops it up, hand off to Herter.
Spacing right now for Detroit is not great.
Asserts Thompson inside, rises, can't hit.
Good help there by Orlando to come over. Asserts Thompson trying to bully his way there. That help defense forced that fadeaway.
Suggs fires a 3. Knew it was on.
He knew it.
Got his own. Suggs can't hit. Tapped over to Cunningham. Cunningham to Herter. Outside. Green all day. Bottoms. Jalen Duren early in this 3rd quarter going with Paul Reed, who's had an impact.
Well, he certainly has. And Isaiah Stewart and J.B. Bickerstaff had a long talk about that call that was potentially flagrant before the half. And obviously, we haven't seen Stewart, Paul Reed getting his opportunity and coming through.
Black, the runner, well off the mark. Reed, the board. He has 4 points, 5 boards in 6 minutes.
But, Austin, you think about the missed opportunity. You talked about Orlando kind of being stagnant with that 10-point
away
game.
by Black. Black has an open runway and is fouled from behind hard.
Right here. These first couple of minutes are everything. This is either going to be a ball game or Magic will get a lead.
Bane. Yes!
Man. Big minutes here for Dennis Jenkins.
This is Jenkins. No good. Carter the board.
Yeah, this is a tough lineup just offensively. Where do you go to when things get in disarray?
Wagner. Outside look for Carter. No good. And Jenkins the board for Detroit. Thompson. Stops at the free throw line. Kick back out to Jenkins. Robinson, hard drive, toss over to Stewart, couldn't put it in.
They got it just in between what he wanted to do with that.
Bane. Oh, nice move to the rack.
Got him with that little hezzy right there.
That was a nasty
I see you.
hezzy.
I see you, Bane.
13-point lead for Orlando. Thompson for three. That won't drop. Kane the ball.
Franz was loaded. I mean, he's on the right block, just waiting for the drive and daring Asar Thompson to shoot it.
We might get a quick timeout here soon.
Yeah. Black with the left. No. Carter. The follow. Robbie subbed out 4.
Well, we were talking about in the break the lineup of Jenkins, Thompson, Robinson, Javonte Green, and Isaiah Stewart offensively. Just one not very potent, had some issues. Orlando goes in that run. Look who's back in the game now.
Duran can't hit on the turnaround. Orlando sitting comfortably 2.5 minutes into the fourth.
Yes, they are. The tempo, the physicality right now is all favoring Orlando.
Franz has this whole side to go to work. Good job by Duncan Robinson hanging in, but you got to close it down.
Alive. Bang! No good. And a collision. Wagner. Hand off to Bain. Bain, pump, fires. No good, and Duran the board. 6 rebounds, 6 points for Jalen Duran. Robinson blocked by Black.
What a closeout by Black. He has made multiple winning plays, whether it's getting them an extra possession.
Carter. Over to Kane. Kane down the lane. The floater won't go. Followed by Carter.
That was a great drive by Kane. Even though he didn't make that layup, he engaged the big enough to where there was nobody else left to box out Wendell.
Thompson inside. The reverse is good.
He is Detroit Pistons.
And multiple times tonight, he's stopped the bleeding a little bit.
Banchero will check in next dead ball for Orlando.
They've been hunting this switch here with Robinson.
Wagner over to Carter. Carter travel. Duran bullying his way inside, leaves it for Cunningham. Outside look for Harris is good.
Man, he's been strong. Harris.
Careful, almost a backcourt.
Goodness.
In full control at this point.
And a foul away from the ball. Looking to go to work. Matched up with Bain. Skip pass. Harris penetrates. Harris found the angle.
It's so solid in this series.
Suggs. Over to Banchero. Suggs flicks the wrist. No good. Rebound Duran.
Let's see if Detroit can maybe string a couple good possessions together. Get back in this game.
Duran blocked from behind by Bain.
It's all series. He's only taken 8 shots here again tonight.
Harris. But Duran on to 10 points and 8 boards in the series. Halfway through the fourth. And we're going the other way. Cunningham on the move, turns inside. Cunningham, the hooping hard.
And for Orlando are huge. How do they respond? You talk.
Black. And the lane. Black. Count it and put him on the line.
You know, with Jalen Duran, the first half he had it protecting the rim. Obviously, he's a problem down there.
Cunningham. Wednesday, back in Detroit in Game 6 and Game 7 if necessary. For more on these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. 14-3 run by Detroit. Good ball movement. Wagner now. Cut off by Cunningham. Wagner on the move. Swatted by Duran. Pistons running. Harris couldn't control it. Lost it out. Back-to-back games with 11 blocks for Detroit. Harris. Pull up. Money.
He's been huge. And here we go. 4-point game, 2-possession game.
Suggs. Over to Banchero. Banchero, cross, drive, put it up, fouled, and we'll go to the line. Banchero good on the push, something they haven't done in quite some time. Have to go in regulation. Cunningham, step through. Cunningham, put it through. Two-time all.
Now only up 3 with 4 minutes left. Let's see how they execute down the stretch Orlando here in their home crowd. Today's been a wild one.
Game. Wagner. A lot of dribbling. Gave it up to Banchero. Shot clock to 3. Banchero heaves it. Oh!
What a big shot. Biggest shot of the game. Timely for Paolo Banchero.
First 3 of the game. He has 22. Cunningham outside. Harris for 3.
Wow. Boom. But what a relocation. Tobias Harris is...
Questions in the past about his performances in the playoffs. Tobias Harris has 23. Banchero, hard drive, blocked by Duren.
We saw in the first half, Duren has been so impactful at the rim.
Cunningham for 3. Oh! On the scoreboard, they have Jalen Suggs with 6 fouls.
Oh, what a play by Harris.
Turned it over.
That's not what you want to see out of a timeout.
Cunningham heating up in the fourth. Rises and is fouled.
Oh, man.
Cunningham with 11 points for a span. Detroit has erased a 7. And Cunningham misses the second. 11 lead changes so far this afternoon. Banchero. Cut off. Kicks it out to Wagner. Wagner sees the crowd, rises for a
Big shot. Big shot by Franz. Coming off, sometimes you got to take what the defense gives you. Can't get all the way down. Nice midi.
Thompson inside. Green has it.
Jay needs to go get this ball.
Harris having a big ball game. Harris off the mark. Carter clears it.
A good job by Wendell Carter coming back into the play and cleaning up that defensive rebound.
Under 2 minutes to go. Who wants it more? Wagner for 3.
Big tray.
Seconds.
Wow.
Pistons still have plenty of time. Cunningham for 3. Left it short. Bang the box out.
Oh, what a sequence here for Franz Wagner of getting the stop after making the shots and now taking on the foul.
Orlando 109, Detroit 105.
Franz might as well clear it out at this point and go one-on-one.
Wagner, hard drive. Wagner, the runner, won't go. Carter, the offensive board. Carter is fouled. We still have a long way to go.
Yes, we do.
In this
series, Carter missed the game. Carter good on the second. 5-point ball game. Cunningham, 27 points in the ball game. He's erupted in the fourth. Out of control.
Lost his footing there.
Everyone in Kia Center on their feet. Banchero, pull up 3. Off the heel.
Sometimes you need a little bit of magic.